Bring it to your right, Mr. B. Are we rolling there, Benny?
My name is Kevin Baker. Welcome to the first ever edition of Refits and Renovations. Welcome to the shop. Come on in, we'll introduce you, and we'll talk about what we're going to do on this channel. Forgot. Yes, this is a massive shop. You don't have to have a massive shop to do some amazing things in your home, your business, even your boat, your yacht, or your jet. And we'll talk about that too. We are going to be doing some of all of those things. So come on. We like it here in Texas because we like the heat to rise so we don't sweat all through summer. All right, glad Benny got you back here to Creation Station. I want to talk to you about what we do here at this channel. Refits and Renovations is about helping you achieve what you've always wanted in your home or your boat or your recreational vehicle or even your jet if you've got one. But the most important thing is, why do you not do the renovations at your own home? Most of the time it's due to nobody wants to do the demolition. They start digging into the walls, they start digging into the countertops, they start digging into the showers. They don't want to mess it up. They don't want to make that mistake and then something bigger happen. We're going to help you with that. And we're going to help you with cost. We're going to help you with choosing the right materials to do that kind of job. And we're going to go right over the top of the majority of the problems that you have at your house. We're going to feature the KRB flexible epoxy panel. It bends, but yet it's tough. You can't crack it unless you just really lean into it. I take a hammer to this, you can set it on fire. It's fire rated, it's waterproof, it's flexible. We can get an 8-foot tall by 8-foot wide piece of material through your doors in your house that are only 6 feet 6 inches tall and maybe 2 to 3 inches wide, or 3 feet wide rather, and give you a seamless shower in less than a day. Our first project we're going to do is very familiar with most anybody. We're going to take a really, really ugly shower. It happens to be the one we have here at the shop. And we're going to turn it into a showpiece, a showstopper. Let's go do that. Okay, before we show you the shower, don't scream. It's hideous. But many of you might have teenage boys like I have. You might have a shower like this today or someday. But anyway, this is the shower. We've taken the curtain off and the door. We're not gonna have a door on this one. There's no need because it's a shop shower. But this is a standard fiberglass molded all in one piece, where a lot of you might have that problem. You just don't want to take it out. You don't like it, but you don't want to take it out because it could cause more problems or a bigger headache. I'm going to show you how to turn this with no demo into a $12,000 to $15,000 value for less than $2,000. Many of you might know about the cost of granite and the cost of designer marble. Well, there's one that's everybody loves. It's basic, black and white, some grays, but it's called Panda Marble. And look it up on Pinterest or any place else, and you'll see the cost is insane when you talk about big panels, sheet panels. This is going to be at least 3.5 feet wide by anywhere between 6 to maybe 8 feet tall. We may take it all the way to the top. But here's our sample that we made out of our Super Flex panel, and we're gonna make it go all the way into those coves right there, and you're not even going to know. With our panel, we can go all the way in and it not have any problems. Then all we have to worry about is we'll trim out the top and we're good to go. So the only thing we're going to have to take off, we're going to take these rails off. We don't want them anyway. We're going to go right over the top. Well, we'll take this panel off and we'll cut a hole for the faucet. We'll put it back on and we're done. It's so thin, but yet it's still tough. We can do that. Then on the bottom, we're going to use a product called quartzite. It's a trowelable product. It's got grain to it. It's got a little texture on it so you don't slip and fall. We're going to show you how to get that. And there'll be a link in the description of the video when we finish the final renovation. You can look at that beautiful product and it lasts forever. Okay, we're prepping to install the flex panel into this beautiful, beautiful, I call it a one-off wonder. It's a one-piece wonder. But we've set our double-sided tape in the corners to make sure that when we push it in there, it doesn't come out. we're going to go ahead and put our adhesive onto our prepared surface. You really just need to get rid of the dirt and grime, stuff like that, grease. Get rid of that. TSP, trisodium phosphate, works really well for that. And it's just a wipe on, get it off, and you're good. Then we're going to put two-sided tape on the edges. I like to go ahead and put it on the perimeter of the top too, just to keep things from sagging. We're going to go one extra step. When we put our adhesive on, it takes anywhere from 3 to 5 hours, sometimes overnight. If you use a liquid nails product, it'll be overnight. So instead of taking a risk to maybe this will come off or whatever, maybe it unfolds, maybe there's humidity in a boat. You think there's going to be humidity, maybe. Anyway, we're going to put some stationary screws because we've made the panel too large. So we'll cut that later once we know everything's adhered right and it's nice and clean and everything good. Then we'll cut it. We'll put the trim pieces on, and it'll look fabulous. Yes. Fantastic. Are you ready, Mr. B?
Yes, sir. I'm
Are
ready.
you ready, Benny?
Ready.
Let's roll. Are we rolling there, Benny?
Yep.
So all we're going to be doing here is we're going to be lining up. This is a dry fit. We're lining up our center and of this particular panel and that wall so that we'll know exactly where we're going. So we want to make sure we've got coverage on the ends, which we do. We got coverage, a little extra. Bring it to your right, Mr. B. That's good. That's good. Right there, right there. Now push it all the way into the corners. All the way into the corners. On the bottom too, please. There we go. All the way as hard as you can. Get it out of the middle. Boom. Okay. Hold it tight in the corners for me. How are you going to get 2,700,000 square feet of marble in a shower? Like this. One-handed. I am Superman. I eat my spinach. This is Mr. B.
How's it going?
He does not take steroids. He's just naturally strong. You've heard me talk about the two types of boats. Well, that's not the two types of boats, but the two types of bathrooms on a boat. The last video we did was a standard. It got laminate panels in the shower. And then everybody else, if you don't have laminate panels, I know there's some of you that have wood and more wood and, oh, more wood. Well, I'm happy that you're happy with your wood. Take that however you want. But the other is a one-piece wonder. It's yellowing, it's injected molded, it's got rounded corners. You have to take the whole thing out just to replace it? No, you don't. Not with these panels, you don't. Here we go, Benny. Oh, I gotta go this way. Yep. Yep, there we go. Take her up. And
Stretch her out.
stretch her out. And here we go. I'll take, you go out.
This way.
You go out. This all right. So take it, line up your tape. And that's how we're gonna make sure everything is copacetic. Now, some of you are always saying, well, that's not a boat, Kevin. I know. But it's the same concept. This is just a bigger shower, but the same manufacturer probably made the same shower in your boat. This is how we're gonna do it. You'll line up your panel. Now you can cut this, you can do this in 3 panels if you want to. That's fine, no problem. And if you want special designs, if you want a special reveal, all of those are options that the panel does offer you. And we'll go into those in different videos. Customization, if you want to show that it looks like it's 2 inches thick slab, we can certainly help you out with that too. But today, we're just going to show you how to quickly refinish your shower. Here we go. Let's take it out. I'm going to take this piece. Yeah. All right, now all we got to do is get our glue ready, and we're good to go.
What you doing?
We are spreading some adhesive with a appropriate trowel for the adhesive you choose. There are multiple different types of adhesive you can use. We're using a tight bond specifically for fast grab. I don't recommend this for someone who's not used it before because you only have about 15-20 minutes to get your stuff together and get it on there. But since the panel is so easy to work with, you can go with a faster setting adhesive. No big deal. some of you will say that the panel is so thin that it's going to follow any imperfection and contours on your substrate. You're right, it could. And you have two choices as a boat owner or a homeowner. You can demo this, which the whole point of this video is you don't have to demo, but if you've been living with the contours of your one-piece wonder for so long, it's really not going to be that bad. But you can certainly fix it. It's totally optional on your part. So you can see when I trial on here, it doesn't get all those pieces. That's because it's wavy. That's all right. We don't worry about that because it's going to stick. You could use silicone globs and just do globs. We could do that too. If you're using the standard flex panel, it's a good way to go. But since we're using a thinner material, I like to get a full coverage, as much full coverage as I can. But it's not required. You don't have to do it every time. Start sitting up. All right. You know what to do, Big Ben. And here we go. Now we're going to bring it in like a taco. Seamless. What time is it, Mr. B?
We are looking at 5:41.
What time do we start, Mr. B?
We started at 5:21.
20 minutes. 20 minutes on the dot. You can do it too. Okay, you can spend a little bit more time, wait 5 minutes, smooth out the bubbles. If you want, that's fine. You can get a steel roller like they do for floors, and you can roll it. You can run it on your hand. I use the aerosol can to get in the corners. You might have some wiggle room, but depending on the glue that you use, you have more or less what's called working time, open working time, meaning you can manipulate it, move it around, trim it, do whatever you're going to do. I'm going to leave this the way it is. I'm going to leave it for overnight for 24 hours. And then I'm going to come back and I'm going to trim it out because I don't have to worry about messing up the setting, right? We've already cut the hole. We're good to go. I got a little bit of playroom up here. I've made a very nice trim piece for the top and the sides. It'll look fabulous, unbelievable. So we'll see you in 24 hours. All right, we're back. It's 24 hours later, and what a transformation. From the one and done, ugly, molded shower to something like this. And this is only one way we can do this. We can do this totally another way where you can actually have an accent wall and Carrara marble and then Montana marble or peacock marble or whatever you want. And we can make it, and I can show you a way to get rid of these sugar scoops. So if you have this type of shower in your home or in your boat or in your mobile home, maybe in your RV, we know that it's in the plains. And we'll get to that at another day, but it's coming. Don't get me wrong. But you can change your shower for $1,500, one and done, and you're out. And it only took better part of a day, and most of that was letting it dry. All you got to do is watch the training videos, get some scissors, get a straight edge. We're good to go. No demo. KRB Renovations. You can do it too. Okay, so you saw the entire renovations. You can have a custom experience without breaking the bank. In fact, don't even go to the bank. Just go to krbrenovations.com and we will find a way to make your dreams come true in your home. All right, so remember, like and subscribe and ring the bell so you'll know exactly when the next episode of Refits and Renovations is dropping. We've got so much content for you. We shoot every single day. We've got the catamaran coming. We've got jets on the way. We're going to Florida. We're probably going to go to Michigan. You know who you are. We're going to give you a buzz. And we already got some orders from Australia. Who knows? Maybe we'll be down under sooner or later. Refits and Renovations. Ring the bell, like and subscribe. We'll see you next time.